they call the big dog. They call him the big dog.
Straight family ting. Dumb man, I bro, no salary ting. Had a young ting called Amy telling me to come round hers on a Valerie ting. Hashtag Murky Academy ting. You were like art and the gallery ting. Dumb boy there wanna chat about bars, wanna chat about. You're getting way too big for your boots. You're never too big for the boot. I got the big size toes on my feet. Your face ain't big for my boots. Kick up the you. Man, know that I kick up the you. Them boy there try to suck the truth. How dare you to suck the truth?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two running backs will take the field today in hopes of leading their team to victory out on that field. It's Rob Kelly's Redskins going up against Forte's Jets.
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. So the D-line's going to spread out. Throwing on first is McCown. Dancing to his left. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. That'll bring up second down. This is Bilal Powell, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. To throw is McCown, and he's got a moonwalk, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. McCown looking to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now McCown. That's caught right side by Anderson. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Bilal Powell, 31 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, tried to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. A good pickup there at 22. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On second down, Cousins again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Cousins now. Buying time to his left. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The New York Jets working their way back onto the field. And last year, a 3-2 start. Very promising start. But then a 2-9 finish the rest of the way. Now, Todd Bowles, Charles, was given the vote of confidence. He'll be back in 2018.
And I think it's a good vote of confidence and for the right reasons. Remember, before the season, how many times have we joked that everyone we talked to said the Jets would go 0-16?
Yeah.
They were very competitive throughout the year. They played hard for Coach Todd Bowles, so that makes sense. But when you look at their offense, everyone wants to talk about the quarterback position. I don't think there's a spot on the offense that they couldn't improve with draft choices and free agency. So that's an offense that needs total retooling.
Yeah, so with the high draft pick first round, it's not a given that they're going quarterback.
Not a given, but if there's one they like, I'm pretty sure they're going to go ahead and take him.
Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. Third down here. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
Now let's go.
On third down, it's Powell. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a first and 10. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
McCown again on 2nd and 10. Caught, Safarian Jenkins, right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Here's McCown to throw. And Anderson's got it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And Charles, for Robbie Anderson, one of the few bright spots for the Jets this last year in what was otherwise a pretty forgettable season.
Yeah, not bad for an undrafted guy from Temple. He had 63 catches, nearly 1,000 yards, had 7 touchdowns. My favorite moment of the year, though, was when he scored a TD. I went right to the camera and told the fans to vote for him for the Pro Bowl. Trying to get the people's vote out.
Space to run past the 20. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Throwing now is McCown. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Who shot John, G? Who shot John, G?
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now they'll throw with McCown. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage.
Put that shit down, G.
Get my motherfucking field goal. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play. Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they're likely to force a field goal attempt.
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or 2 shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, this nigga blocked, bro.
So Washington coming out for their next drive on offense. You look back, Charles, to 2017, 7-9 for the Redskins, 3rd place in the NFCs, and missed the playoffs for the 4th time in the last 5 years.
Yeah, they've been just good enough to be in the hunt, but rarely have they gotten over the top, as you noted, missed the playoffs 4 out of the last 5 years. Offensively, in 2017, their offensive line was a mess. I mean, they were playing guys out of position, third-string guys up from the practice squad, just trying to find some type of continuity that just wasn't there. But flip it over to the defensive side of the ball. Dead last in the NFL in rush defense. I know we pitch it around like crazy in today's NFL, but you've got to stop the run first, and Washington really struggled in that area.
Yeah, over 134 yards a game against them. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Third and long for Cousins. It's brought in by Dodson.
Get in there, baby.
Needed 13, they got 14 on third down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll run with Marshall. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This is Marshall, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A gain of 8 and a first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now Thompson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Play action now. Cousins. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Darren Lee leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. In motion, the tight end Reed. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl. But 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, here's McCown. He's going to look deep down the field.
That's what you want to do, G. I got speed over there, G. I got speed over there, dog.
Close to a turnover there in the end zone. With that matchup, the adjustment
that
was
made,
dog. You
Dog.
have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
Now McCown. Dumps off to Powell. The ball comes out.
We hit hard, G. We hit hard, G. We hit hard, baby. We hit hard, dog.
Super Bowl February.
Good hit, baby.
I know you were there calling.
Damn, Damian and I hit.
Impressive on both sides.
6 fumbles in one game. Can you do it, G?
Minnesota's cold outside.
We hit, dog.
Offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles?
Damn,
the
Jets
backup
on my
quarterback
goddamn
turned
house.
MVP. 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and of course the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. And as you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home.
Get on me, dog. Get on me, little dog. Get on me, little dog. Get on me, little dog.
There on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Fuck with this, man.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Gotta back him up, goddamn. Gotta back him up, goddamn.
And here's Marshall. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Now Cousins.
Man, god damn, bro, this nigga be getting lucky, bro. Your ass be getting lucky, dog. You niggas can't even hold on to shit.
Had a pretty frustrating
Fuck
first
that
half
sorry
offensively,
ass
and they
shit.
just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying
Good job,
things right
man.
now.
Defense
They made
love
it
the
very
ball,
difficult for them.
Damn
throughout the
defense
half.
trying to keep us in this shit. Fuck, man.
Before the
Sick
possession
of you,
switches
G.
here, I had written down
We
that
out
I
here
wanted
to
to
eat,
talk about some of the
and we
awards
don't
this past
worry
season
about
in the
that.
NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, offensive player
You want
of
to
the
bring
year.
your dogs? Bring them, dog.
Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home defensive
better get
player
him
of the
right,
year
G.
award.
Yeah, very impressive.
You
They
better
had
get
both
him right.
sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams.
Oh, I'm going to hurt somebody, G. I'm going to hurt somebody, dog.
And winning a division
I'm
title.
going to hurt him,
And
G.
how about the New Orleans Saints?
I'm going to hurt
Rookie of
him.
the year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
McCown now on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Oh, shit! Somebody gonna die, G. Somebody gonna die,
as he
dog.
winds up flat on his back at the 46. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. McCown going to throw. That's complete over the
And this
middle
nigga
to
catch
Anderson.
everything. Every time
And
I
he'll be
touch
brought
the ball,
down
I
just shy
drop.
of midfield at the
Every time I
49
touch that
yard
bitch,
line.
G, you get a
The completion
bitch-ass
good for
play.
3 and it's
Every time I
second
touch,
down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Again, it's McCown. Being chased out left.
Bitch, sit down, hoe ass nigga. Sit down, hoe ass nigga.
Looking at third
Sit down, hoe ass
The best
nigga.
quarterbacks that ever played
Just
the
fucking
game
with you,
all
G.
wanted to blend in with their teammates and
You
be
gonna
one
give
of
me
the
a field
guys.
goal. You gonna
But
give me a
sometimes
field
you
goal
got to take
party.
modesty and put it aside.
You gonna give
You're
me
the
a field goal
franchise
party.
quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory.
Boy,
you have to get down
I'ma
and
fuck
protect
you
yourself
up.
and not take hits like
I'ma
that.
fuck you
And
up,
he's got
G.
this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. From the gun, it's McCown.
That's me. That me.
Into a double
That me.
team, and it's
That me,
intercepted.
G. That me, G. That me, G. You ain't going
And
perfect
his
tonight,
guys will
dog.
take over at the 25-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, Cousins looking for Pryor long.
Ah, this whole ass
35.
nigga. This whole ass
Now,
nigga, boy.
everything here,
You
we're gonna
lucky
get a
little
timeout
bitch.
by the offense.
You lucky little
As
bitch.
the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now the
Puss
offense
ass
lining up
defense you
first
got.
and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Flushed out right.
Ah!
Third time here in this
What
half,
the
it's
fuck?
intercepted.
Oh, my
Picked up
God.
by Blake
Oh.
Claiborne. And he'll get
Damn.
this back to the
Puss
32-yard
ass
line.
defense, dog.
I think that interception
Damn.
happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little
know
bit.
that should have been
The
a
receiver
touchdown,
doesn't
dog.
make sure he's
Tell you that
absolutely in an
weak-ass
open
puss
spot.
ass shit.
So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from
Yeah,
him.
so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Hauled in by
Sit
Anderson.
your ass down, dog. Sit your ass
We won't
down,
see a
G.
play on first
Your
down. We're
ass
going to get a
down.
timeout instead. As the clock will
just
stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Faking the give to Powell, now McCown.
Get
And
that
a
shit
flag
back,
comes in
dog.
as that one
Get that
falls
shit back. You
incomplete.
knew I was coming,
Let's see
dog.
who this is
You knew
on.
I was coming, G.
In the pocket,
Pussy
chucked
cake
it
ass.
away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And he's going to go out of
That
bounds. He
wasn't no
takes
damn
this
kid,
one
dog.
down shy of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. So in the
wasn't no
second
goddamn
quarter, he's
kid.
already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on
No,
this
G.
game.
He
No,
couldn't quite
dog.
hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
McCown steps away to his left. And he'll go out
Boy,
of
I'll
bounds in
fuck
the
you
red
up,
zone
G.
just
I'll
inside
fuck
the
you
20.
up, bitch.
6 yards there off the
I'll
scramble,
fuck
but
you
it'll
up, G.
still
You might
leave
kick
him with
my
a
field
third
goal, you little
down.
pissy
And
ass
we're
boy.
going to get a timeout.
You little pissy ass boy.
2 seconds
I'm
remaining in
running
the
the
second
damn Jets,
quarter.
dog.
So with
Fuck
2
the
ticks
Jets.
left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second
I
down
want to
play,
thank
they
Gianni
burn
for
the
throwing that
timeout,
to his show
making him
today.
sweat out the
He's been
final
a
few
good
ticks here in the
role
second
model to
quarter.
his fans as a shitty little turd.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles
Damn,
Davis
you
on
lucky
Brandon
little
Gordon,
bitch. I
getting
could've
set
had
for
these
quarter
10
number
times.
3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he is going to be
Man, why
knocked
you hit my
flat
nigga
on
like
his
that, B?
back.
Why
Oh,
you hit him
big
like
hit.
that, you little bitch?
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard.
You
want to
come up here and do what you want to
That's
do.
what I want to know.
And tell your lady
I
I'm
would love to
sorry
have
she
been
got to
in
hear
there
you getting
because
cussed out
we
by a
often have the
Redskin.
feeling
But that's what
that
happens
there's
when
a
you
lot
come
of
with that
shouting,
bullshit, G.
screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Sit your ass down,
Picks it.
nigga.
And this one will be
Sit your
brought
ass
back
down.
to the 22. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Stacy McGee in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. McCown to throw on second down. And complete.
Hurt that nigga, dog. Hurt that nigga, man.
Jenkins. And he'll get
Hurt
him
that
inside the
nigga, man.
15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Oh, this
Now
whole
flags
ass
will
nigga,
come
man.
in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Nigga,
Defensively, maybe a little too fired up there for a third down stop.
Remember in preseason when we were going to camps and watching people? They worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer?
Didn't
Still
work
did
out.
it anyway.
McCown looking to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
You ain't did shit.
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick
I
this one away.
I lost harder games on Damian than I have on you, dude.
This field
Fuck
a few
you,
yards into the
Damian.
end zone. And he'll wind up about
Fuck
4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start
Bring them
at the
old sorry
21-yard
ass
line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handle?
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Steve McClendon breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was...
And got his man complete.
Man, don't put that nigga one-on-one on me, G.
Before
You
he
little
gets
lucky little
into
leprechaun.
enemy
Don't put that nigga
territory.
one-on-one on me.
The gain of 39 that time.
Get that nigga foot. You better give him topside help.
Now a play fake here on first down.
You better get that nigga
And
topside
he'll
help.
toss this one incomplete.
You better get that nigga
Seeing no
topside
options,
help.
he throws it away.
Brandon, at least
You
there's
better
one
get that
bright
nigga
side to that
topside help, G.
incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And the D looking like they may blitz. A second down throw for Cousins. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jordan Jenkins coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Oh, my God.
Contact
Damn,
made, the
bro.
ball roamed free
Damn,
and
you a
brings
dick
up
race
fourth
ass
down.
nigga, G. Lucky bitch.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the
Lucky
second
bitch.
half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're
Oh,
ever going to
over
get
your
things
ass.
started.
Perfect pass,
Just got to
bitch.
fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go play action here on first down. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. McCown going to hand this one off to Powell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Yeah. Fuck these Jets, nigga. Fuck these Jets, G. Fuck.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. And a play fake. McCown eluding the pressure right. Anunwa's got it. Complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Let's go.
On first down, McCown throwing right, and that's complete. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. McCown now on first down. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Quincy Enunwa with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He lost 2 there. And it's third down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen. And I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. To throw is McCown. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Matt Ioannidis. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. The Jets on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Shotgun here for McCown. And he couldn't corral it. It falls down incomplete, but maybe not a big deal given this big lead. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And here come the Redskins now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Second down, Cousins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Cousins to his big target. Reed and the Redskins have a first down. Cousins now. He's going to air one out. And this is caught.
We ain't playing, G. We ain't playing, G. We ain't playing with your peanut head. We ain't playing, dog.
Josh Doctson, 50 yards. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit.
What, you thought you was going to shut me out, G? You thought you was going to shut me down now? Oh, yeah. Bring it.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Sit your ass down, dog.
And he'll be brought
Ask
down
Damien
at
how I
the
be making
23,
niggas fumble
make it
every
the
game. That's what I do,
24-yard
G.
line.
I'm a fumble
Here's
artist.
the Jet offense now.
Like I
They
made
head
you
out
fumble,
to
dude.
take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything
Fuck you
going.
and your puss.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field
Keep
position
talking that shit,
battle.
them
as a
young
general
gladiators
rule.
gonna come for your
What they're
ass.
looking for now is
Quit
a little more
hating
consistency.
inside.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs. And
Man, sit that weak ass.
And
G,
just
you know
something
your
to build
pussy
off
ass
of.
can't
That's what
run
they're
worth
looking
shit.
for here.
You know
Nowhere
your
to go
pussy
that
ass can't
time.
run when I want to
Might
stop
have
that
gotten a
shit.
yard up to the 25.
You better run that time out
in
a
my
little
book,
bit.
that's running the ball well.
Ask Damon how I
But
ain't
with
playing around with you
intelligence.
hoes
How
no
about
more.
keeping the
I
clock
ain't playing
moving,
around with
staying
none of
in
you
bounds?
hoes.
Yeah, even though
I'm
it's the
taking all
third
you
quarter, you're
hoes
thinking
now.
ahead, aren't you?
From
This is where
red,
your
yellow,
running
green,
game
and
can
blue. If you
really
wearing
help
that
you with
bitch,
a
I'm
lead in the
taking you
second
down.
half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Let's make this one simple.
keep throwing
What
that
a
bitch,
catch.
I'ma plus that shit out the
Especially
sky, dog.
the finishing part
keep throwing
of
that
getting
shit,
his
I'ma plus
feet in
that shit out
bounds,
the sky,
toe
dog.
tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On third down.
Man, the
That's
game
Powell.
freezing,
And
dog.
he's
This
taken
nigga bitch
down
on
at the
you, dog.
43. But now before
That
picking
bitch
up
just
the
stopped,
first.
bro. Oh,
They
puss
get 9
ass,
out of
boy.
that one, and as a result, the
puss
drive
ass,
continues. So it'll be first down here
Congratulations
after the
on you getting your
run.
house and stuff, but you still a puss ass, nigga.
To
Oh,
throw,
you
it's
switching a little
McCown.
bit.
Looking left side, and he's got
Damn,
a man.
dude.
It's Powell.
Yo, puss
Give him
ass,
3
dog.
on the play, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open
A
field.
bus?
And he'll slide down
I was trying to break
avoid
that
the
nigga's face off,
contact.
G.
10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Well, he did a nice job
What?
keeping his eyes downfield,
What?
waiting for someone to get open.
With the
But
chrome
once the
plate
pressure
one
forced his eyes
on
down
the
to see the
fly
rush,
way.
it was time to make a break for it.
This is the running back, Powell. And lose yardage on the
Sit
play
that old
back at the
puss ass shit down,
45-yard
G.
line.
That
That's
puss
going to go
ass
as a
shit
loss of a
down.
yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's McCown. It's a short one here.
Sit your ass
Complete to his
down,
tight
G.
end.
Sit your puss
And
ass
he's going to be
down, G.
stopped dead in his tracks.
Kill that nigga. We got the choke.
The Jets on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun. McCown.
Sit your ass down, G. Sit your ass down.
Tracy McGee in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. McCown looking to throw on fourth.
Sit down, G. Your pussy ass
And
down. I
he'll be brought
told you
down,
that.
it looks like
Your
right
pussy
at
ass
the 40.
down.
The Tide Bulls
Your
tried
pussy
to whip
ass
for it,
down,
but
dog.
it didn't pay off. And the
I'm in
Redskins
love with
defense
my
going to
chrome
take
plated
over
woman.
on the turnover on downs.
On the flyway. You better get them whole ass niggas together, G. You better get them pussy ass niggas together, dog.
Cousins now to throw on first down. The deep ball
You better
for
get them pussy ass
Dotson.
niggas together, G.
It's going to be knocked away and
That's some bullshit,
incomplete.
G.
They were trying to
That's
get it
some
there to Josh
bullshit.
Dotson. And it's
You
second
know
down.
that's some bullshit,
This
piss
defense
ass
was
boy.
definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Cousins trying to lay one up deep. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might
G, you
have
gonna
had
get your pussy
position,
ass. You
couldn't
know
hold
that,
on
right?
third
You gonna get your
down.
pussy ass.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself.
Nigga, we don't
and go up
fumble,
in that
ho.
moment of truth and
We
make a
don't
play on the
fumble, ho.
football.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They go play action. Cousins looking deep downfield.
That's interference, dog. And why y'all goofy ass running around and shit?
Another wayward pass.
Pussy
Things
ass.
started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Marshall, and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Oh my God,
Now
this nigga
here's
gotta be the
another
luckiest pussy ass
interception.
nigga. This pussy.
Picked
Man,
up
what
by
the
Morris
fuck?
Claiborne.
Man, what the fuck, dog? Come on, bro.
He's at the 30, 10, 5.
Oh,
He
pussy
brings
ass
this
shit,
one back. It's a pick six and a
pussy
jet
ass boy.
touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Cousins now on
fuck,
second
bro?
down. Jordan Reed
What
was
the
the
fuck,
intended
bro? You
target,
lucky for
and it's
blick
third
ass
down.
shit. Blick ass.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a fourth down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, pass the sticks, first down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh my God,
Goodness,
damn, bro.
another
Man, fuck this
interception.
bitch, dog.
Marcus May with the pick, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and they take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game,
Sit
like
down,
Peyton Manning,
Sit
Brett
down,
Favre,
puss
I think
ass
Joe
nigga.
Namath, he did it 3 times. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderado. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. Throwing on first is McCown. The grab made by Kearse over the middle. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jermaine Kearse, 58 yards. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down.
We didn't take his ass to the house. We didn't take him to the house. He fucked these cornerbacks, dog.
Touchdown.
Push-ass cornerback.
Terrell Pryor, 58 yards.
Terrell Pryor,
and the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. And he'll bang that one through.
Push-ass defense. You get looked up with some weak-ass shit.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Think, yeah, you thought we were just going to give up, dude?
This fielded at the 2.
Well, that's swearing inside, G. That's swearing inside now. You better stop fucking
down at the 28-yard
You better ask
line.
Daniel about that no-fly zone.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game.
And whatever the adjustment defense is made, I'm sorry. But that's how we roll.
It hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. Now McCown. Flush to his right. And he's got room. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open. Don't force it.
You over there getting aired out, dog. You getting aired out
in this game.
Pissy ass.
Offense
it's a real problem, y'all punk ass team now. Punk ass Jet.
From the gun, it's McCown.
Get him. Eat him alive, dog. Eat him alive, G.
Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really
precise. If that's what you want to do, if that's what you want to do, then do it, then, G. Do it, dog. This ain't that same football team you were beating up on. Yeah, you got your little win. I messed up. Okay. You shouldn't have had that little touchdown, that little pick six they gave you, though.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because
hey, sit down, bitch. Go ahead, down.
You can put yourself in jeopardy.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Man, look, this nigga catch. this nigga, you catch every goddamn pass. I mean, I don't give a damn if I hit you in a split second. They gonna give you that.
Pick up there, and it'll be second down. McCown looks to throw again. Complete outright to Kurtz.
Bitch ass nigga. Man, what the fuck? What the
To the end zone, it's another touchdown. This thing is on.
Yeah, I'm fun with this one, partner.
Man, God damn it, Dave.
Under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone.
Come on,
This
man.
guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
Man, you know that's some bullshit. Man, you know that's some bullshit. But it's all good. Good game.
This
Beat
will
your
be
ass.
taken to the back of the end zone. Pretty move. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard
Man, you know that's some
line.
bullshit.
A look at
I'm
Washington
gonna beat
as they
your ass,
come
though,
onto the
ugly
field.
bitch.
Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
He's going to let it fly. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. He finds his target.
Puss ass nigga, we ain't worried about your defense, dude. Don't come up here texting me, dude. Don't text me,
He'll
dude.
get a chance to talk it over after
Ugly
picking
bitch.
up the 1st down.
Good job, Redskin. Fuck these goddamn shit.
Cousins on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Hey, let's go.
Jordan Jenkins in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
What kind of party you like to have?
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh my god damn, dog. Catch the ball, bro. Fuck this
You just know
nigga
when
G.
that play call came in, their
Fuck
eyes lit
this
up
nigga,
because
dog.
anytime you get a chance to take a big shot
Sick
downfield,
of you, G.
that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Cousins. Crowder's got it over the middle.
Catch, bitch.
And he's got the 1st down
catch,
yardage
bitch.
before being taken down.
What you watching Terrell Pryor for so hard? What you watching my man John D son for so hard,
And the
dog?
former 4th-round pick in 2012, continuing to prove some of those doubters wrong that he used to have.
Oh, this game is so
There's a
whack.
lot of controversy.
Oh, I had your
Remember,
bitch ass right
Robert
where I
Griffin
wanted to.
III, They
Think
made a
yeah.
big move up to take him in the 1st round. And
Hey,
people wondered, why would you take
It's
a
all
second
good.
rookie
I ain't been in y'all
quarterback?
tournaments.
Well,
I've
it's
been
because
playing
he's smart,
Damien.
he
You know, I got to
studies
get
hard,
back
he prepares, he's ready to
rejuvenated, but I'm going to
play,
beat your
and
puss
now
side.
he's commanding the
I'm going to beat
respect
your
of his
puss
team
side.
and playing
It's
at a
just
really
1-0
high
in the
level.
series. You crunk like you won the series, dude.
Cousins now from the 50. This one
Come
caught by
on, G.
Crowder.
Come on, G. You better play me better than that, G. You better play me better than that, G. This puss ass
As
shit
they
you
get it
playing.
right at the
The little lucky ass
32nd
touchdown
mark
they
of
give me.
this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Darren Lee coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Ow, throw that that shit, dog. Throw that shit, dog. Oh, they puss ass nigga like G. Puss ass, G. The puss ass.
They'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go.
Damian High third and bitch out. But Damian High third and hell out.
Into motion. Third and long for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Defense did that
Just
time.
a little bit of a rough stretch.
We just want to make you work, dog. We let you know we ain't out here playing with you, dude. This ain't no Gianni run over the damn crew show. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, you going D? You going D, pussy K? You going D, pussy K? No, pussy. No, pussy. No 50 for you, pussy K.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive